Hey guys, it's Jessica. I don't know what happened to our other video, our previous video for the unboxing of the curriculum. It kind of like cut off while downloading. So this is the other half that I promised I would talk about. This video is going to be what I talked about in the earlier part of last video, how her K2 material was going to be rolled over to be also used for her K3 material. So I'm going to get into that right now. Like my other video, this is all the new stuff that I bought, and that's in the video from previously. And this is all the stuff that I'm using again that I used for her K2 curriculum. And I'm going to start off with this, their lesson plan book. Now, I was about to start explaining about why I start in the first week of September for our Abeka lessons. And that's because in the book, it lays out weeks, okay? And in the music, poetry, finger play schedule part, it says weeks 1 through 4, September. So this is the first 4 weeks of September that they start off. And then is if you go on a little bit more, the week 1. Here's week 1. And it doesn't say September, but if this is week 1, then this is the first week of September. So it's obviously September. So that's why I start in September. It was basically laid out the same way, but only now that she's 3, the difference is this this letter and sound book is added. It goes more in depth with numbers skills with Button Bear. So they go into more letters and numbers with the age 3 curriculum. And you don't even get into that till like a couple weeks later. But this is all the stuff that we used for Sarah's K2 curriculum. First, I'm going to talk about the Animal Alphabet Fun book. They don't start this until like week 3. So like the first 2 weeks are just like, I guess, reviewing and stuff. Then week 3 they bring out the Animal Alphabet book. The best thing about this, it's not only just for 2s and 3s, but look, it goes all the way up to 4 years old. So I could be using this stuff for next year as well, which is really good. And it's basically alphabet. Each letter, they explain it, and they have an animal that starts with that letter. And they go through, here in the back, they go through all about the animal that's in the topic, and talks about the letter shape and the sound, how to teach the children how to write it, and games. And it just dives into more in-depth than the letter A. But if your 2 or 3 year old is not ready for this, if they are not into it, I guess, or overwhelmed, I would say, then just do the letters. That's what I did when Sarah was really little. I just did just the letters. I did not have to even turn it over. We just did that. But now that she's 3, we're going to go into more in-depth of what is going on in the Animal Alphabet Friends cards. So we're going to use that again this year. And this year, the language development, I used this for her last year, for her K2. And here in week 1, they have language development visual cards, 1 and 2. And if you're going to get the visual cards, it's really good idea to get the teacher guide as well. Because the teacher guide gives you the card number right here, card 1, and it tells you to use card 1 in the teacher guide here. And it gives you the topics for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And so I'm going to do this all throughout that week and read about the colors here for the intro, and then go into in-depth with each color. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with this with Sarah because she's only 3, and she knows all her colors really. And this is just basically a review for her. And you do the same thing. So when you, like a week after this, it'll give you another card number. And you go to that card number and you just read it. You get familiar with the lesson, and then as you do your lesson or your story time or whatever it is that you have for your curriculum, you make sure you know what's going on, and then you can talk about it with the children or child. So then we're going to use that again this year, and it looks like we're going to be using this for next year as well. And we use this in her K2, and now for this year, 2018-2019, for her K3, we're going to use Amber Lamb visuals as well. Now these are character building stories, and it talks a lot about lying and telling the truth, obeying and disobeying, how to share, how to be kind to each other. A new baby that comes into the family talks about that, and how to explain stuff like that. So this is character building, and I really like this. Sarah really loves Amber Lamb stories. She really soaks it all in, and she loves the illustrations in the Amber Lambs as well. It's really, and it shows emotions too, like the tears and the faces in shock and stuff like that. So she really likes this. And we used this last year, only a little bit, but this year we're going to really get into this one. This is for the finger play and poems. We're going to try to remember some of these things, and I think they'll be really good for her. But if she's not into this, then we'll just put it up and not worry about this. Because I have the CD for this, and we'll just sing the songs for the CD that supports the certain topics that we have for that week. So that's the curriculum that I used last year, that I was thankfully being able to roll it over for this year's 2018-2019 K3 curriculum. And it makes things so much easier when you already have it. And I can save this, and I can use this for Hannah when she gets older. I would think it would still be in time and stuff like that. I don't think it would be changing that much. If they change additions, I'll just use the same format of the lesson plans and use the same cards. And the only thing I'll have to buy for Hannah differently would be the workbooks, which I don't think it would be that much difference anyway. But if it is, the only thing I would have to get would be these books here, and which is a lot easier than buying a whole new subjects. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you have any questions, leave one down below, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.